Hello, Rams fans. John Anderson here at the Skip on a nice, windy, cool day. You're layered up a little bit. What do you got on?
I don't have near enough. I'm gonna have to go get some more after this, and then I'm freaking out from the puma on Mantu's head.
It is very scary. A large black cat staring us right in the face. I got to tell you a story first of all. I woke up today to my daughter is starting to learn things, and she pinched my nose and said nose. It was awesome. It was awesome.
She's smart.
What a way to
gets
wake
it from
up.
her mother.
Absolutely. She gets her looks and her brains from her mother. Hopefully she gets something from me.
I would say her
Communication
what do you call
skills.
It? No, like when you go to the bathroom, that type of stuff.
Gastrointestinal tract.
She gets that from you, maybe.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't need much roughage. Now this weekend we're going to go to eastern New Mexico. It's a fairly long trip, about 6 hours or so. Do you see any effect in traveling the same day as playing?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it makes it much more difficult, but that's what we it's one of the challenges we face, and so we'll handle it.
What areas of the game do you see as a problem when you're a little bit sore?
I just think you're just a little tired, trying to get the motor running, and that type of stuff is a little more difficult. So, but that's something that just if you're a baseball player and you play in college, you're pretty used to doing that. It's something most of us, I've done since I played and when you played, and it's just the nature of the game. And we don't go in 36 hours before and eat fine dining and that type of stuff. Baseball's not that way. We're not as spoiled as maybe some other ones.
Hey, split a pizza and get in there and go.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that Eastern New Mexico, just by looking at their numbers, they have a really high batting average, they have more home runs, more doubles, more RBIs than us, that type of thing. When we go up there, last year we were successful. We went 4-0 against them, but sweeping them there has been a really difficult thing for anybody really to do. What do you have to do to keep those bats at bay and maybe look for a 2-3-4 games sweep?
Well, I think for the biggest thing, we need to win one. We need to win Friday night, and we'll see. We'll take it from there. But I mean, they've lost one game at home, so going in there and winning the series is going to be difficult. Doing more than that's going to be really hard. And keeping their bats at bay. I think they're going to get hits. I think they're a good hitting team. We just got to keep them from getting the big inning, and just sort of try to spread those hits out. Which hopefully we can do.
Absolutely. Now, we've been looking for those pieces to the puzzle, and each week it seems like there's one more piece that might jump in there. Hunter Choate has been playing really well in his opportunity at third base. Now, the last few weeks, Jake Albert's been out of the pen as he was last year, and he's really starting to find it again. He's starting on Friday night. What are your expectations of Jake?
I think he'll throw strikes. He'll do a good job controlling the running game. He'll do all the things he can control. I think he will, and he'll do a good job of that. Depends on how they hit him. But I look for him to definitely give us an outing that's going to give us a chance to win, and that's all we can ask for. If he go out and just keep him from running away from us, I feel like we got a pretty good shot to compete and find a way to win the game. Yeah,
he's an all-around consistent performer. And that's probably a good expectation of him, is to see the consistency come through. Now in the field, when we were kind of floundering there for a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, made a lot of errors, and more than errors, just the wrong time with a lot of guys on base. Went to St. Mary's, made some plays with guys on base. Do you think that's going to carry over going into the series?
Well, yeah, I do, and I think again the fielding stuff. We're lucky that we have the best athletic communications guy I'm not going to even say the country, in the world, in Wes Bloomquist. And in his crack statistician team gave me a little deal. And we've, of our errors, like 3/4 of them have come in like 6 games. And so, like we've always said, we feel like we're a really good defensive team. When we've been bad, we've been really bad. And we got to quit being really bad ever. But the defense does not concern me at all.
No, as well. Now the pitching this weekend, I think it lines up real good if you can go out and have a strong performance on Friday and stay out of the bullpen, wearing people out 4 games in a row. Other than that, is there any other key players that you see this weekend that we need to step up again?
We need to see. I think the middle guys in the middle of our order, got to be what they've been a long time, and that is, really, really tough outs, and get on base, 75% of the time, which that sounds like a lot, but they've done that. If they can do that, I think that sets up a lot of things for our offense and us to be able to go score a lot of runs. And then I think Greer and Kuhnauer got to get on and set the table.
Absolutely, a nice little mix there you put in on Tuesday. Well, now the time of the day is a time that everybody looks forward to. So before our game at 6 o'clock on Friday, everybody's going to watch this, and they're going to want to hear fur, chihuahua, balls, lights.
All right.
Got you by surprise, Brooks. You don't got a chance.
Bitsy the Chihuahua was staring at the lights while playing with his favorite tennis balls. And even though he is a hairless Chihuahua, a large chunk of fur came off.
Well, that was a wonderful, wonderful story. The only problem is Bitsy is a woman.
That's calling him a he?
You got a B. You went from an A+ to a B.
Okay.
6